right, now I think y'all can hear me. Give it a sec for everybody to come in. If you saw the thumbnail, well, it don't matter about the thumbnail. Well, it do. That's my cousin Wally. Rest in peace, Wally. Um, what I was meaning to say was, if you see the title of the video, it say taking the good with the bad, and that's because in life we got scales, man. Good things on one side, bad things on the other side. We gotta learn how to balance that shit. With me, I've been trying to do a better job of balancing my good and my bad. I feel like I've been doing a good job, but I gotta keep my guards up because I've been oblivious. You know what I'm saying? I've been basking in the good shit that's been happening to me lately, and part of that is why y'all ain't seen me in about a week. I done started this new job, so I got to, you know what I'm saying, I got to be focused, and then I be driving. It's been a couple of days, like today, yesterday, the day before, that I wanted to go live, and I wanted to come on here and holler at y'all, but I just was busy. You know, I wanted to let you know what was going on. What's up, Pyramid? Let's start with the bad. That way I can end this video on a positive note instead of a bad note. What's up with it, Chris? If you see the thumbnail, the guy on the thumbnail is my cousin Wally. Not my blood cousin, but my blood cousin. We ain't related by blood, but y'all done told y'all all these stories of my little brother, look who, my homeboy is like my brother. And I done told y'all about Uncle Junior. And I done told y'all about Wally and OJ and QB and all these people that ain't really my family, but they my family because I be around them, I hang around them. Like I had to explain this to my mama. In the course of my life, before and after prison, I done got more hugs from these aunties that ain't my blood relation. I done got more, you know what I'm saying, stay up famos and you know what I'm saying, well wishes from these people than I have my blood family. I've seen, and even though I don't really mess with my brother like that no more, I've seen him more than the brother that I grew up in the house with. Put my glasses back on. The only person I would say that I haven't seen more of is my mama on that side, because my blood mama actually, you know what I'm saying, we stay together when I'm not on the road. That's where I be at. My grandma died not too long. My blood grandma died not too long after I came home from prison. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all about that. My other grandma on this side died a couple years ago. Well, I'm gonna say she died during the COVID episodes. In the last few years, I done lost people on that side. I'm not gonna say it's scary, but it's heartbreaking because of yesterday when I found out about Wally, and I was talking. Barry called me, and for some reason, I'm gonna try to make this make sense. Me and Barry ain't never been that close. probably because when I was young, I was in love with Barry. I ain't really look at her like no cousin. I was trying to get what I had. So while I was looking at everybody else like family, me and Barry wasn't family. And then Barry was different. She didn't hang around us. She wasn't in the streets or none of that shit. So she wasn't doing the shit we do. We only would see her at grandma's house. Never out there in the streets. Never smoking weed. Never at the club. Never partying with us. None of that. You know what I'm saying? The only way you were going to see Barry was at grandma's house. You wasn't going to see her at the club. You weren't going to see her riding around. You wasn't going to see her over here. We snuck off to smoke some weed. Or she'll come to Miss Vicky's house every now and then. But not like everybody else. But she hit me up yesterday on message. She was like, Phil, I need your number. I'm like, all right. So I shot a number. And I wasn't thinking no, you know what I'm saying, no weird shit. But when she called me, she was like, man, you heard about Wale, didn't you? And I'm like, nah, what's up with him? And she was like, Wale gone. Gone where? Where'd he go? Nigga in the jail or something? Like, nah, Wale dead. He got shot out in Jacksonville. I'm like, huh? When this happened? She was like on the 7th of this month, the 7th. Nigga, that was like weeks ago. Apparently his funeral was yesterday or the day before. And the reason she was calling me was because my brother wasn't at the funeral. And don't nobody know where he is, and ain't nobody heard from him in a while. She said he strung out on drugs real bad. And all this shit, man, I'm gonna try to turn into a lesson, but the shit hurt me bad. I told y'all I used to play with my nose and shit. I used to be doing it with him and with another one of my cousins from that side. Her and her baby daddy. Sometimes her baby daddy. Other friends we had. All the people that I used to be around doing that with, they gone. And when I say gone, I mean some of them dead. The ones that ain't dead are for sure strung the fuck out. And I'm not talking about like, oh, they just, no, it's past that. They really out here homeless. They really out here past the point of, no return. They don't gave up on life. They don't care about how they look. They don't care about how they smell, their appearance. They don't care about what people think about them. They care about them drugs. And the shit hurt me because I remember trying to help my brother get off that alcohol, man. And it was a lot of times where I blamed him and I was mad at him because of the dumb shit he would do on the alcohol. But in my heart, I knew that it was the alcohol. And it ain't easy to separate the two, because you don't see the alcohol all the time. You always see that person. Alcoholism is a disease. And the people who have it can't help it. It's like a person having cancer and you look at them like, well, why the fuck you got cancer? What the hell is they supposed to say to that? Like, nigga, I don't know why I got cancer. I just got this shit. With my brother, alcoholism is damn sure a disease. I wish he would have never been the type of dude to pick up that bottle and not be able, you know what I'm saying, can't control that shit. But he come from a line of people that drink. His daddy drink like a motherfucker. His daddy is, I don't know if he's a functional alcoholic or just a nigga that like to drink. Excuse me. But he damn sure ain't what bro is. He not the type of motherfucker that's gonna get drunk and not go to work. He not the type of motherfucker that's gonna get drunk and neglect the bills or get the beating on his wife or beating on the kids. You know what I'm saying? He not the type of drunk that's gonna be driving down the street and wreck every damn car he ever had. That's why when I look at bro and I'm like, man, bro, put the alcohol down, man. It's not for you. I know you like to drink, you want to drink, you feel like you need a drink, bro, but I need you to get to a point where you realize you ain't supposed to be drinking, bro. When it's time for everybody to celebrate and everybody having a shot, you need to be at a point where you realize you don't need that shot. And I'm a tough love type of dude. So I get to that point where like, bro, don't even come around me. Don't come to my house. Don't call my phone. And I told y'all, even though last time I seen bro, he was sober. He done burnt me so many times. They're like, okay, bro, good. I'm glad you sober, but be sober over there some damn where. Because you still do ignorant shit and you still make bad decisions. And I wasn't at a point in my life that I could deal with your bullshit while I'm trying to straighten my bullshit out. My thing is, I'm gonna say, I don't know if y'all remember this, but I'm gonna try to remind y'all. If you remember, and I say, we used to go on Park Street in Little Rock. Because all that side of the family, they all Bloods and Pyrus. Out of Sacramento. Valley High Pyru and Oak Park Bloods. So, we would all go to Park Street in Little Rock. That's where they lived at, across the street from Central and QT's. And I would be the only Crip over there, wearing all blue from head to shoe, surrounded by niggas with all these niggas is Bloods. Bloody Bloods. Like, the red shoestring, red shoe with red dickies, red t-shirt with a red hat, the red barrettes in their hair, and like red. So I would always stick out like a sore thumb, and I would always end up getting into it with one of these Blood niggas. But it ain't because I would do something, it's just because of, you know what I'm saying, what I would have on. What's up with it? Nah, they stayed in the duplex, like on the corner. QT's is on one corner, then it's the house with the duplexes, and then when you go across that street, it's Central High School, right on Park Street. And I'm saying, like, right, if you walk out their yard and cross the street, you either gonna be at QT's or you gonna be at Central High. They stayed right there on that corner in the duplex. And the killing part was, they stayed on one side, and then OG Bird and them stayed on the other side. OG Bird and them was Crips. You know how it is on Park Street, like when you coming up Park Street be Bloods, but that street to be on the other side going on QT be Crips. But over there, Bird didn't stay there too long. He stayed there probably about a year or so, but they stayed there for years. So there's a lot of times where either with nobody staying there, it was some old Blood staying there, it was some regular folks, and then it was just one instance where Bird and them was staying there, and it was Crip. But most of the time when I went over there, it was Blood niggas everywhere. Front yard, backyard, side of the house, up and down the street, selling dope, running around. You know, everybody in Central High with Bloods. But we over there gambling one day, me, Cool, Wally, a dude named Reggie, a nigga named Emil, Lil Lewis, all these niggas is Blood except me. But me and the nigga Reggie was crazy. Used to have a Mac 10 on him all the time. I'm shooting dice and I'm bucking Reggie. I'm young. I'm probably like 15 at the time. Reggie was probably like 17, 18, 19. I'm steady bucking Reggie. Every time I get the dice, I'm taking his money. Like everybody else might get a little money off of him, but every time I'm hitting his ass. So the nigga got mad, stood up, and at the time, I'm gonna tell you what I had on. I remember this. Like, I'll never forget this. I had on the blue leather Converse. I had on some blue corduroys, navy blue. A navy blue shirt with gold stripes. Me and Cool had court. That's why we was on Park Street, because we had court. When we left court, Miss Vicky dropped us off at the school. I don't go to Central. Cool go to Central. But me and bro was inseparable. So it don't matter if dude went to the school and I didn't and it was full of bloods. That's how much I love bro. Nigga, I walk in the line then with you. I don't give a damn about these niggas. So we be in here. That's another story. But we was at the school. We ended up at Aunt Sonia's house out there shooting dice. Wally, Emil, Lil Lewis, Reggie. This is one of my first times meeting. I had met Wally before. This is the day I met OJ, his little brother. We had seen OJ on the way over there. OJ was out selling dope. He had this man, like the county jail jumpsuits. The orange ones, they're not orange no more. I know we got the blue two pieces. But at the time, we were wearing orange jumpsuits at the county jail and juvenile. This man had a red one, like coveralls. This man had a red ass coveralls with some red motherfucking G-Nikes on. Long hair, red berets and red rubber bands and all this shit in his head. And we seen him standing out on the corner selling dope. And cool, like that's my relative OJ right there. I'm like, oh yeah, like, whatever, playing the bad nigga. So, and the reason why that's relevant is because me and OJ was the same age. My birthday is September 15th. OJ's birthday was September the 2nd. So OJ was like damn near 2 weeks older than me. I'm bucking Reggie on these dice. I'm steady 10 his ass, staying his ass every time. 20. I'm coming up off this nigga. This nigga think I'm cheating some type of way. Then he looking at it like I came with cool. You know, he looking like, nigga, why you ain't hitting Wally? Why you always bucking me every time I come around, nigga? These dice gotta be loaded or something. This nigga jump up. And look, just how bad it is. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody when I say what I'm about to say, but this is what we'll see. The nigga jump up. He like, hold on, nigga, what's going on with these motherfucking dice? The fuck you doing over here anyway, nigga? Is you a hook or something? I had the gold stripes with all the blue on, so the nigga assumed I was a vice lord. He just knew I wasn't no crip. He just knew, nigga, I know ain't no crip over here, nigga. You must be a hook or something. I'm young at the time, so I said, nigga, this crip, nigga, East Coast 6'9", what's happening? Everybody like, oh shit, nigga, Reggie crazy. So by the time I say this, the nigga said some more shit, but he came out with that Mac 10 out of nowhere. I don't know where this nigga had this big ass strap at, but this nigga came with that Mac 10 out of nowhere. And Wally jump up and saved my ass. Hold on, relative. Don't even do it to him, man. Don't do it. Man, goddamn me, we just gonna let OJ whoop that nigga when he get around here. Him and OJ the same age. Like, damn, I gotta fight one of these blood niggas. OJ was a motherfucking track star that didn't run track. This nigga was a track star that ran from the police. So, it's damn like clockwork when we say, when Wally said something about OJ, the nigga OJ come down the street flying. And I'm talking this nigga flying. Police on his ass, you can hear the police sirens. My nigga fly up in the motherfucking house, hiding from the police, wouldn't come back out. Luckily on my side because I already know if I'd had to fight OJ, goddamn me, these other blood niggas, they about to jump in. So we ended up going in the house, and everybody else couldn't come in the house. Well, I ain't gonna say they couldn't, but Wally didn't let the niggas in the house. We was going there to see what was up with OJ. OJ running from the police. They were down there selling dope. The police already knew what it was. They know where he lived at. That's why he ain't come back at the house. He like, nigga, I ain't come back out none of the day. Because if I come out, officer such and such gonna get my ass. You know that nigga know where I live at. They waiting on me to come out. I gotta wait. They change shifts. So that was like one of my first dealings with Wally. I told y'all a story about when I learned my lesson about riding with a nigga. If you ride with him, you ride with him. Like if you go somewhere with somebody, I don't give a damn who it is. If you pulled up in the car with this person, and something happen, you need to be riding with that motherfucker. If you not gonna fight with a nigga, if you not gonna stand with a motherfucker, you don't even need to be in the car with him. Wally taught me that lesson when we was at his house in North Little Rock one day, and my homeboy Tony and QB got into it. QB is cool than Wally's other cousin. So when they got into it, Lil Cool jumped in the fight. And at first I'm thinking Cool for to go out there and try to help his cousin fight our homeboy Tony. And I'm like, man, that's fucked up. But that ain't what he did. He went out there and got to helping Tony fight his cousin, or should I say his relative. And when it was done, I asked him, like, something made me ask him, I'm like, damn, nigga, you really gonna help Tony jump your cousin? And Wally was the nigga that said, hey, man, hell yeah, yo, fuck who it is, nigga. That's his motherfucking cousin. He shouldn't have been trying to fight his homeboy. That nigga came over here with Tony. He better not ride against Tony. He said, nigga, if you ride with a motherfucker, you better fight with him. You fight with the motherfucker you came with. And that when I heard that and I realized, nigga, that's serious. It made sense to me too. But me seeing it against a nigga in your own family made me realize how serious it was. That if you get in the car and go somewhere with somebody and they get into it, you ride. I don't give a damn. One-on-one, none of that, nigga, you ride. Fuck an even odds. If you riding with me, we winning. We winners. Other than that, a motherfucker don't need to fuck with you. I'd rather they just don't fuck with you, but if they do, we winners. That's just how they go. I'm sorry for whoever on the other side. But OJ, rest in peace, OJ dead. OJ died while I was in prison, man. They found him in an abandoned house, overdosed. And this was before fentanyl and all that shit. I don't know exactly what he overdosed on, but I know at the time his drug of choice was Sherm, water, PCP, angel dust, all that good stuff right there, which is all the same stuff if y'all don't know. LSD. Barry told me my other homeboy strung out too. Mad B, the one I be telling y'all, I always running behind somebody trying to fuck their girl, trying to fuck behind somebody. They all strung. I think they all strung out on ice. I seen my other cousin last time I seen her. She was strung out bad. That's why I was trying to say bad. And she messing with one of my homeboys, and he strung out bad. Man, this shit it's sad to talk about. Cause I mean, I can just close my eyes and see when we was all young, man, grade school, teenagers, and young adults. I ain't gonna say everybody had their shit together, but I'm gonna say everybody had an opportunity. Everybody had a chance to go this way or go that way. And I told Barry, I was like, look, I remember the first time Cool and them and all the homeboys got on that shit. What's up, Pat Pat? It was 1999, New Year's Eve. And we was all at my homeboy house. And my other homeboy stayed across the street. It started raining. We stood outside. We did the countdown. And one by one, everybody started filtering across the street to my other homeboy house till wasn't nobody left but me and Lil Cool. And I didn't know what was going on. I don't know why didn't nobody tell me. Yeah, I was in the military, so that's probably why they didn't tell me. But they didn't tell me what they was doing. So I finally asked Cool, I'm like, man, what's up, man? Everybody sliding over to Roscoe house. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna just be real with you, bro. They got that powder pack over there. I'm like, oh, man, you like, shit, I'm finna go over there. I'm like, for what? You like, shit, nigga, I'm finna try it. I'm like, what you mean you finna try it? Man, nigga, I'm finna try. I said, you gonna try it? What if you like it, bro? Then what? You gonna keep fucking with it? I don't know. But nigga, I'm grown, you can't tell me. That nigga took off. And I literally sat on my homeboy front porch, or stood on my homeboy front porch and smoked probably like 5 cigarettes, man, before I decided to take my ass over there. By the time I went over there, they was all done. High as hell. And I'm just sitting there like, but what could I say? Not too long after that, and I had other people offer me that shit in between that and the time I went to prison. I turned them all down. I was thinking about that shit the other day. I guess I could turn it into a story. My sister used to mess with this nigga named Chauncey. They call him Boom Boom. Big nigga. He a blood out of McAllen. I was a young roguish nigga. You really couldn't, you know, I was roguish when I was young. So I remember, like, my sister had moved out and got her own little apartment. Dude used to stay with her and shit. I used to pop up over there. I'd eat food and shit. You know, like, I don't even remember how I used to get in, or maybe she was asleep one day or in the shower, but that nigga had bought some $200 plus Penny Hardaways. Them was the most expensive tennis shoes on the market at the time. Jordans never costed that much at the time. So them Hardaways came out, and I think they were like the original foam posits. They was hard all the way around, like a exoskeleton or some shit. But they were like blue, matte gray, black. Either way it go, I took that nigga's shoes. Like, shit, I can fit these junks. You a blood nigga, these motherfuckers blue. I'm taking these. So I took them over. I bust in school for a few days. Finally, my sister popped it up. Hey, you got that boy shoes? I'm like, hell yeah, I got that nigga shoes. Fuck him. What he gonna do? Give me them goddamn shoes. I'm like, man, for what? They blue. That nigga don't need no blue shoes. That nigga a blood. I told you, I was roguish. I used to be on some shit. I don't know what it was. This nigga was big as fuck. Compared to me at the time, nigga, I'm in like 8th, 9th grade. He's a grown ass man. Dope dealing, slanging, goddamn me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't give a fuck. And I think I used to do a whole bunch of shit to dude. I took a whole bunch of dude clothes and shit. And I don't know if he was sparing me because of my sister or because of the reputation I was getting in the street using at a young age. It probably wasn't a reputation. But I had to take the nigga shoes and shit. When I came back from the military, the little time when I had my little career, me, Bubble, DB and DD, we was in McAllen, so dude stayed up the street. At this time he was selling powder and shit. And he used to come down there and shoot dice with us. He used to be on one. And he came to me one day, was like, hey bro, little bro, you don't be goddamn me? I'm like, my hell nah, I don't fuck with it. He was like, shit, nigga. We get your key one day, nigga. I'm gonna come down here and get your key, nigga. It's on me, don't even trip. I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm like, alright. But I'm like, at the same time, I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm straight, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I was scared of this shit. I'm like, I'm straight, bro. But that ain't what I told him. I just hadn't been thinking about that last week. And I was like, man, dude was fit to try to get me fucked up on that shit. Appreciate you. I'm like, dude was gonna get me fucked up on this shit. He coming down here, it's on him and he gonna fuck with me. Nah, he gonna fuck me up, bro. You gonna have my little young ass around here, nose running, calling your phone, trying to see where you at, man, come fuck with me, let me hold something. Nah, bro, that was some dirty shit, bro. And I was thinking, I'm like, man, I wonder if dude, was he really like, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to fuck with me and kick it with me and, you know, all this shit? Or was he thinking about all this shit I had did, all this shit that I had took? You know what I'm saying? He was like, nigga, I got your bitch ass. I got your bitch ass. And then put this shit up your nose, fuck your life up for playing with me. You never know how dirty a motherfucker is. A motherfucker do you like that. A motherfucker do you like that. So I was thinking about that shit the other day, man, but when Barry called me last night and we got to talking, I was like, man, drugs then took a lot of my partners down, through a lot of my extended family members, man. Even, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Junior ain't somewhere strung out, but nigga fighting RICO charges and shit, you know what I'm saying? Kingpin charges and shit. Shit just don't be worth it, man. And I was talking to my mama today, I was like, man, this is the thing about it when you fucking with drugs. I said, you don't realize it happens so fast. Drugs become your life. They become your lifestyle. So when you start dressing like a bum and your hair ain't done and you ain't washing your face, you don't notice that shit, you don't give a damn. Because when you wake up in the morning, you ain't fucked up about your face, you fucked up about where you fit to get these drugs from. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, it took me to get off of that shit and get away from that shit. Let me see something. Pyramid. You're a moderator. Pat. You're a moderator. Y'all know who I am. A nigga just asked me, was I a cop? So, handle that. I'm like, man, I look back at my childhood and I'm like, man, all these homies, man, I had these Cubans so long. I be getting most of my jewelry from Sissy Log Cabin. Right. Like, bro, you really come on here and add me and my cop? Do I look like a cop? Do you watch my videos? This is a channel that I started about me doing all the time in prison. We not even gonna focus on that though. I just was looking at it, man, and I told my mama, like, mama, it hurt bad, man, because I realized then everybody from my past, man, drugs and took them from me. And I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I don't feel like I'm better than nobody, but it just let me know that I'm blessed. It let me know that, man, it made me thankful and grateful, because I know that I was in them same trap houses. I was in them same cars. I was on the same corners. I was dealing with the same folks. A lot of the time, I was doing the same shit they was doing. I just, man, when I was in the car with Den and Bird and went to jail that time for that soft. And I called my mama. And ain't nobody else to call. I called my mama. And was like, my mama in jail. And she like, shit, what the hell you in jail for this time? Because I realized I was on parole. I'm not too long been out of prison. And I told her that I don't know why I used to tell the truth about shit. I told her I was playing with my nose and shit. She was like, you on crack? I'm like, hell no, mama. I said I was the other shit. And she was like, nigga, it's all the same shit. And I'm like, God damn, look, if mama says all the same, I'm done. Because I'm not put to have my mama looking at me like I'm one of them. And I was done with that part. And I'm glad and I'm grateful, I'm thankful that I got the type of mind that takes heed to that type of shit. Because after I was done, I went back and I tried to reach back and get my other people, man, like, man, come on, man, do something different. And they were like, nigga, live your life and I'm gonna live mine. And to this day, that's what it's always been. Live your life and I'm gonna live mine. Like when I would try to tell bro about the alcohol, he would tell me, man, well, nigga, how you gonna tell me all that weed you smoke? And I'm like, yeah, bro, but weed ain't never had me getting put out the house. Nigga, weed ain't never had me in prison. Weed ain't never did this, you know what I'm saying? I smoke weed, nigga, I get high, I'm straight. I relax. You drink, nigga, you wake up in jail, nigga, you be calling me for bail money. Nigga, you calling my phone at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning because there's some niggas on the other side of town trying to kick your ass. They chasing you down the street. You hiding in dumpsters and shit. Nigga, that's what drink do to you, bro. You don't realize that, nigga, all the problems you have in this life come from them bottles and them cans that you like to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, my nigga, weed ain't never had me calling your phone telling you I'm hiding in the dumpster on such and such street, man, come get me, these niggas trying to kill me. Weed ain't never had me calling your phone telling you, man, come bum me out of jail, bro. The police pulled me over and you know what I'm saying? I wish I would have had a better way to convey my message other than in a way where the alcohol won't tell him, say, man, dude just judging you, bro. Because it ain't that I was judging him, it's that, nigga, I love you, bro, and I want to see you doing better. I don't want to see you out here fucked up. You a player, bro, I know that shit. A real live player, my nigga. These females love you. You can't even take advantage of it because you're always drunk. I don't understand. Can get any girl in the city, even when they know you ain't shit. They know you ain't shit, but they been waiting their turn on you since junior high. So they'll get with you, and then they find out for they got to see this for themselves. Man, you got to prove to me this nigga ain't shit. He was whooping that hoe. He ain't gonna jump on me like that. So then you get with her for 4, 5, 6 months, and beat her ass 4, 5, 6 months, and until she finally realized, damn, I can't change this nigga. He gonna beat my ass too. And as soon as your ass hit the street, some other badass female for the slide through. Come on, cool, I got you. I'm gonna cook for you. I'm gonna take you home. I'm gonna buy you clothes. I'm gonna clean you up. And as soon as she do, baby, give me $5 to go to the liquor store. Alright. Hey, bitch. Oh my God, not again. The shit just, it hurt. It hurt. Because like I told y'all, it was a point in time where I felt like this nigga's life was more important than my own. Where it was not a second thought that if you ask me would I die for him, I'm tell you, hell yeah, I'd die for him. And that was because I was having issues in my own life. I felt like I wasn't good enough. Ain't the case no more. But I still love my brother. I still wish I could help him. I wish I could have helped Waleed. Hell, I wish I could have helped OJ. There's a couple of these niggas that's out here. I don't wish nothing bad on them, but I'm not gonna act like I'm just all fucked up about them, broken hearted and all this shit, because I'm not. And like I said, it ain't no ill will. It's just you niggas ain't niggas I consider family. If something happened to you, it's like any other dude. I don't want nothing to happen to you. But I'm not emotionally invested in your life and your sobriety See, we're cool. I understand. Nigga, I know all your little brothers and sisters. Them is my little brothers and sisters. Just like you, my little brother. You wasn't just a dude that I used to be out there playing basketball with because I ain't play basketball. Now I sat on the sideline and watch your ass play. When I come to your house, we ain't just over here playing the game now. Nigga, I'm over here cooking food for your little brothers and sisters and them. Watching them while your mama gone. Even if you was gone somewhere, I'm still there. I had a room at your house. Like I had a room in my mama's house. We were more than just friends. So I understand and I feel a certain type of way because when I see you drunk, I know what it do to your mama. I know what it do to your grandma. I know what it do to the rest of the people in your family because you just happen to be the golden child. You the one everybody love. But you done got to that point where it's hard to love you because that alcoholic monster be so prevalent in your life. And I, to the best of my knowledge, I never seen Lil Bro when he was on drugs and stretched out like that. But I can believe it because I done seen all his springs. I'm glad I help you, bro. That's what I be doing it for. And selfish reason to help me too. Long story short, man, in short, I just gotta thank God, man, that the road that all them dudes went down wasn't the road for me. The path that he set them down wasn't the path he sent me down. I went down a whole different path. And I'm not gonna say mine was better, but going to prison stopped me. It opened my eyes to some shit that I never want to see again. I never want to experience that shit again. A lot of dudes is tough enough that they can come home and eyes wide open, get right back in the bullshit. Not me. I was not gonna say I ain't come home and do my first share of bullshit. I did. But I didn't go back to doing the shit that took me to prison. I didn't come back home robbing folks and putting pistols on folks and gang banging on niggas and other stuff that I'm not gonna say out loud. I had to find a way to get away from that shit. Because I know, bro, I was 18 years old going back and forth to court. These folks were offering me 60 years. Then they was offering me 40 years. Then they was offering me 20 years. They gave me 10 on the 70, meaning I had to do 70% of that 10, which was 7 years on 10. If I'd have got 20, I'd have had to do 14 years. If I'd have got 30, I'd have had to do 21. You see where I'm going with this? They didn't offer me 30, they offered me motherfucking 60. I would have had to do 42 years before I was eligible. Man, I'm 42 years old right now. I was 18 at the time. When they offered me 20, and now they offered me 40. And told me I'd be home in 28 years. I told dude, I said, bro, I'm 18, bro. I don't know what 28 years feel like. I don't know what it feel like. Now I can't take no shit like that. When they offered me 20, I was scared as hell. Because I'm thinking now, I would have to do 14. I know what 14 years feel like. I'm 18 years old now. I know what 14 years feel like. And I don't want to be locked up that long. I don't feel like I deserve to be locked up there. I don't feel like it's going to take 14 years for me to learn this lesson they want me to learn. I went and talked to my mama. My mama told me, nigga, don't accept it, just pray about it. And Lord will tell you what to do. I had trial the next morning. And like I tell y'all, man, God been working in my life for a long time. I put a Facebook post up. Hold on, I don't have to wish. I got that other phone. Let me go find this post. Because I know if I typed it, it was some real shit. But I gotta go find it. if y'all got some questions for me, it'd be the time to ask. Before I end this video, remind me to go back and read everything y'all wrote, because I ain't really been reading it all. Alright, this was the post I made. It say, when I say God got me, I don't mean like he gonna handle it. I mean he been handling it. Even when I didn't believe, even when I was too blind to thank him, even when I was too lost in my own ways and in my own way to praise him. He was moving mountains in my life, mountains so big, I had to ask, how did I survive? How did I withstand? How did I not end up being the one out there? I was standing right there. I was in that house. I was in that car. I was in that cell, that trap. I was in that truck. So trust me when I say God got me. And I mean all that, like, because I think about this shit all the time. When I say I was in that house, I was in the same house with all these people, the house that got raided, I was in that house. I just wasn't in there that day. Them cells, I was in them cells. Them trap houses, I was in them trap houses. The car when niggas got pulled over and busted, the car flipped over and didn't nobody make it out. I done rolled in them cars before. I done looked on the news and like, damn, I was in that car yesterday. I done watched the police walking in and out the front door and thinking, damn, I was just in that house yesterday. And it's like back then, I wasn't the type of dude that was gonna pray for nobody. I wasn't gonna tell you to pray for nobody. I tell you can pray for me if you want to, but I'm not gonna pray for me. Like literally, I was that ignorant. I was that lost. I wouldn't pray for myself. When your birthday, Pat? Can we switch lanes and get to some good stuff? And I know what y'all gonna be thinking when you hear me say what I'm gonna say. I don't care. I'm a lover. I love to love people. I done been chopping it up with this woman about a month now. My old soft ass and think I didn't fell in love with her. I don't know what's going on. I prayed for a woman. I was, even when I wasn't praying for specific things, I've been specific in what I wanted. And some type of woman, some type of way, this woman is all that shit. Like, I don't know if I told y'all, every man in my family that's married, except for one, which is my Northern little cousin Gerald, is married to a woman that is not black. Ain't nobody married to a white woman, but they all married to Asian mix, German mix, Latinas, all that good shit. Thing is, all these dudes, all my male cousins that's married to these women are happy. Nobody fighting that we know of. Nobody divorced. You know what I'm saying? Nobody separated. Nobody sleeping on the couch. All these men in my family that are married to these women that are not black are happy. Not to say the only way I'm gonna be happy is with a woman that ain't black. for some reason, it has never been easy for me to give up on black women, no matter how mad they make me, no matter how many trends they get to following and being simple-minded, that type of shit. I know it's not all of them, so I keep looking. This woman is half black, half Puerto Rican. Hey, if that ain't a compromise. Now, this woman is a year older than me. But to the best of our knowledge, she can still have a baby. I know at least one woman right now, 43, that's pregnant, Ashanti. Not only can she have a baby, she got one child, super smart, 15-year-old daughter. She in college right now. She say she want a baby. You know, I be having jokes. I told her, hey, you're going to have to go and let your boy slide through and do what he do to get you pregnant. Because if we wait too much longer, we ain't going to be parents. Goddamn, we going to be grandparents with our old ass. So she laughed. She laughed at my jokes. Another plus. The woman's smarter than me, y'all. And even today, I was going back over all our text messages, all our conversations, and the only thing she has asked me to do or asked me for was to not text her while I was driving. Most women be asking for some money. Can you take me here? Can you do this for me? Can you cash at me? Can you send me? The only thing this woman asked me to do was not text her while I was driving this truck. I be telling her I love her because I do. I love so much stuff about this woman. But it kind of caught me off guard because she told me she loved me first. You know when? The last time I told y'all to go tell somebody you love them. You know I love you and I appreciate you. I got a text message as soon as I cut that video off. And the text message said, I love you. And I said, damn. She said, I love you too. She was like, yeah, you just told me to go tell somebody I love them, so I'm telling you. She had snuck on my live and was watching that video. And as soon as I said that, she went and told me she loved me. And I've been feeling it. But what I need for y'all to do, for me, and I always tell you to go help somebody. Well, this time I'm tell you help me. I need y'all to pray for her mother. Because her mother had a stroke yesterday. I've been praying for her, but I want everybody else to join with me and pray. Because I believe that God listens to the prayers. And I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's necessarily going to be a situation where he spares her mama life. But I just need God to be in the situation, so even if he don't, her and her family find a way to get through it. You know what I'm saying? They be okay in the long run, even if they're not okay in the beginning of the race. But I got to work on stuff. And my language is one of them. I told you, I've been cussing since I was a kid, non-stop, in front of adults and everything. So it's very hard for me to watch my language when I don't see cussing as a bad thing. To me, they just words. They adjectives. They express emotion and let people know how serious you is or other things. But thing is, at the same time, it's a difference between a cuss word and a curse word. Curse words are words you use to put curses on people, like hell and damn. Those are curse words. If you sending somebody to hell, that's a curse. If you damning somebody, that's a curse. And we be cussing and we be confusing the two. Well, I'm just saying, that's for anybody. You know, we all got things we need to work on. So that might be one of the things he need to work on. I just say, I don't know if I was cussing while I was talking about God or not. Yeah, I know it's possible. I know it's possible. But just the thought of this woman been bringing me a lot of happiness. You know what I'm saying? So there's one thing I've been doing while I wasn't talking to y'all this week. Besides just handling my business, I've been handling my business because I'm trying to make that work. And it's kind of scary because I feel like she's trying to make it work too. Like, you know, and I don't know if I was telling y'all or it was just a thought in my head. I know I said it to her, but I'm like, when things are meant for you, you don't have to force it. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying, try to make shit fit. And this is one of those situations where it's like, that was her just text me, but she only text me one word. And I'm afraid she would tell me something bad that happened to her mama. I don't know. I'm looking at my head. I'm growing my hair out. I ain't gonna tell y'all the rest, but I'm growing my hair out, all of it. On the sides and the front and the back, all that. I'm growing that shit out. Let me see something. Whew. I got some words in my head, but I don't know if I need to say it in my laugh. I was gonna say, like, it's one of those situations where you're talking about a person and you talk them up. Because I promise we sitting there talking about her and she texts me. So she might have just been checking on me speaking. I I hope that's what it is. I hope she not trying to tell me something happened to her mama. But we at an hour, so I really need to hit her back and call her and see what's going on. Y'all just know that I don't know the difference. I just know that there's a place and time for everything. Time and a place and a time. But I'm guessing that this ain't the place or the time because I'm finna end this live and check on her. But y'all pray for her and her family. Me and my family. And you and your family. Because I've been praying every day. I started praying every day. And I be praying for y'all. So, on that note, don't be afraid to take the long road instead of the wrong road. Do things the long way instead of the wrong way. Find somebody to help. Tell somebody you love them. You know I love y'all and I appreciate you. But let me go back and read these comments though. That's a lot of damn comments. But it is a disease, bro. It was a disease when you had it. The thing about it is diseases can't be cured. The thing about alcohol is if you turn your back on alcohol and get to thinking that you cured all the way and you straight, it's so easy for you to walk into a bar, take one shot, and never come back. It could be 30 years later and your ass still sloppy drunk. Because you have that disease where you just can't drink, bro. You can't function. Even my mama got an addicted personality. She's not addicted to drugs or alcohol, but the simplest thing, bro, a candy bar. She could bite a Butterfinger, and the next day, she at the store buying 3-4 bags of Butterfinger. Not 3-4 candy bars, 3-4 bags. And sit them bags on and do this all day, bro. The soda that she drink, when she go to the store and buy her sodas, she'll get 2 12 packs, 2 liters, and then 2 6-packs of the bottles, and it all be the same soda. And I be like, Mama, why you buy all that? Cause so 24 cans wasn't enough. You had to buy 12 bottles, and 12 bottles wasn't enough. You had to buy 4 liters, all at one time. Like, how much sense does that make? Don't nobody do that but you. And just like somebody on drugs, she gonna try to rationalize it and justify it and make it make sense. Well, I buy the can because the cup that I be using, the cans don't fill it up. So why buy the cans? Why the 20 bottles? Because they don't take the same when you leave them flat and mama come on, quit playing, man. You went and spend $50 on soda. Pat, where you at? Maverick, I don't know what a must tip is. Shit, they might have called me all that. I just don't know. They probably still do. Now, when it comes down to the sense of right and wrong, even when I was in the midst of doing wrong, I always knew right and wrong. But one thing you've been hearing all your life, peer pressure, motherfucker. Like even with the drugs, when I was talking about earlier, I was telling my mom, I'm like, Mom, you have to realize once you get to a certain part of these drugs, a certain level, you stop feeling comfortable around the motherfuckers who don't do the drugs. When you walk into somebody's house and it's all nice and neat and clean, and you know they don't smoke no weed, they don't do none of this shit, you don't be comfortable in that house. You'd rather be out there outside with the other motherfuckers doing what they do. When you walk in the motherfucker house, it might not be as clean as you, but they fuck with the shit you fuck with, you'll overlook that. And if you keep overlooking and you keep overlooking, you'll become that. And that's why I say I was glad that I never did get to that point where I just became that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna make it. And I'm so thankful that I am one of the ones that did. What's up, Toot? I see you came in late. I don't know when, but I know this company I'm working for, they do some stuff down in Houston. Right, that's why I tell people forgiveness ain't for you and it ain't for the other person, it's for you. And until you go through something with somebody and you forgive them, you might not never understand what forgiving somebody will lift up off of you, what it'll allow you to become. But man, I gotta go and close the video. I'll check on baby right quick. And if I think about it, I put a post up or something. One damn. Well, we're gonna have to do another video because I had some more stuff I wanted to talk to y'all about. But I need to get this off my chest too, so I'm gonna see y'all either again tomorrow. Matter of fact, it's probably gonna be tomorrow. So y'all be looking for that, man. I'm gonna hit you back. Anyway, everybody take care. We out.